Welcome to the Spirit and Soul Healing Podcast. I'm Amy Sikarskie, Master Energy Therapist, channeler, mentor, and friend. I'm so happy to connect. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hi, friends. Welcome to the Spirit and Soul Healing Podcast and to this episode. This is an excerpt from a channeled conversation with the Council of Light. And what's really been coming through lately is the importance and awareness of our physical body and the intellect of the body connecting in with the body, especially as we're merging so that we can bring more light codes in and assist it in becoming what the council calls the new human. So it's a more evolved human. And what that means is being more in tune with your intuition, having those premonitions. They've been talking about that, healing through timelines from our own past lives or parallel lives, and also our ancestors. So every month at Spirit School, we offer a group channeling conversation where the Council of Light comes in to speak on topics and answer questions. It's typically on the third Sunday of every month. And I've also been receiving these informations in summits where I've channeled them, in conversations. The information's been coming in with my mentor group, the Sacred Healers Circle, and in one-on-one sessions. So it's kind of like every space that I'm connecting and tuning in with spirit, these messages are coming through. This is an excerpt from one of our recent conversations. So I hope you enjoy. And if you'd like to join us at Spirit School, you can join us at spiritschoolonline.com and you can access the Light Connections, which has so many opportunities for healing and inspiration and wisdom through the Council of Light's messages and the guided healing meditations, which there's over 40, I believe, in the library. Or you can tune in individually to a healing meditation the second Thursday of each month. They go live. You can join us live and then they'll be on replay, or join us for a conversation with the Council of Light on the third Sunday, where you can submit questions ahead of time and join the light-filled space for activations and fascinating conversation. So without further ado, here's a highlight from the Council of Light. I hope you enjoy. Yes, it is a very joyful opportunity for us to be here with you today. Greetings, friends. What a delight. It feels that many times when we come in and we are greeted, that we feel a shift in energy where the light has brought through more frequency of joy, compassion, inspiration, and a cleansing sensation of hope. Hope is a beautiful frequency that can propel and flow one forward into the future in a way that is full of inspiration. Hope has a frequency in it that is a high vibration once felt from the heart, and there is a sacred knowing of trust from spirit that you are guided, that you are supported, and that you are not here alone, dear ones. We remind you all that you have your own team in spirit. And we remind you all that your guiding light, your soul star chakra, has the opportunity to signal frequencies which expand through the heart space. And these frequencies are guiding symbols and currencies, energetic knowings, emotional inspirations that are all inspired directly from your soul frequency and that of your team in spirit. So whilst we are here to assist and answer questions and those that are very intriguing for your mind and heart here as a human, we also remind you and often want to put this at the forefront, how important and special you all are, and how important and special your connection to your soul star light and your spiritual team is. For all are here in unison, and all who are finding one another in a frequency, such as today, this moment of time, and in the future, you call replay, the energy comes together for those who have inspiration at a soul level a guiding light shining through for a very common purpose, mission, and an intentional reason for being here. So we are going to greet everybody and welcome Brittini and Aaron. We are joyful to be here and intrigued as to how our conversation will begin and the questions that you have to share with us.
Well, thank you for being with us. We're really excited to be here with you and answer or ask some questions from the community. So the first one is, how can I get access to my gifts?
Yes, indeed. Okay, there are many opportunities to tap into soul frequencies, and there is much we could say on the matter. We will say it is important to detox and cleanse the external stimuli, all the energies bombarding, the sensations affecting and influencing mankind and within one's own reality. So, beginning with thoughtful meditation and journaling to process and to discern which is truly one's thoughts and feelings of the matter, and to look deeper into those things that heightened, you call triggered, those experiences that heighten or put a zing in the body and the nervous system. Also, if the sense and psychic field, the clair senses, are overwhelmed, this will be an opportunity to release frequencies that are overwhelming and clogging the system. And that can very well be done through mantra and prayer, through meditation, guided breath work, and also sound frequency, sound healing, as you call it. Exercise and movement and breath to push the energy away, and then listen to the internal guidance and be open with a playful heart for the little things that flow through in the day to day, the moments of time where ideas drop in or a memory comes to the surface, or you are feeling love from source. Knowing that you may receive information when you sit in meditation and ask, but often the mind can get in the way. So, putting a prayer or a thought out that you have a question or a goal in mind, and then sense and perceive, be in tune and aware with your daily thoughts and the reasoning within the collective field. When the thoughts come in, have those conversations with self to understand more and more if they are yours, or as if it is something coming from spirit through the clair senses. Now, your gift of clairsense and those abilities can flow through in many ways. You have claircognizance, which is a knowing in the mind space. Clairsentience is a knowing or feeling in the heart space. Clairaudience is hearing energy and often hearing a message. There are more, but these are some that can happen without, let's see, they can spontaneously happen throughout the day without one saying, let me ask a question in 30 seconds time, I want to hear it. So we are encouraging an awakening of the clair abilities by first cleansing your field, internally cleansing the chakras in the body, being open with curiosity into the ways in which you are receiving, collecting, and gathering psychic information, and then finding your strength within that to begin asking questions, and memories and codes will come through, frequencies that are supportive of soul gifts and your highest alignment. Often, these informations of guidance that come through will request or demand or give a little signal of opportunity for a human to shift course. And that can be very challenging for some that are set in one path in a way of conscious thinking, feeling it has only ever been done this way, it is the only way it can be done. So we are encouraging you to say to yourself, well, what if? And could it be? And surprise me with the possibilities, spirit, because human framework, human mind, and the intellect in the body that has been guided from generation to generation to generation often is confined within a skill set or a breadth of knowledge that has been passed down in the body from ancestors. And you who are here today are here to break through and push through those boundaries, find the holes and the cracks in that way of thinking, and open a space for a new reality. So faith, hope, and trust and perseverance in a way which you call to spirit for assistance, knowing you are not doing this on your own. You do not have to push, you ask and you receive.
You recently shared that when we are not fully in the body, our life force can float or be siphoned into other lifetimes. What causes a parallel lifetime to actively pull or siphon our current reality's fuel, and how do we plug that leak permanently? And does it make sense to plug it permanently?
Indeed, the other lifetimes can attract and siphon your energy from this reality when they are in fear or anxiety or bored. Because when they get in a loop and it just keeps spinning and the energy is building and building. Some can when they are pulling in creative flow, but typically that inspiration visits the other life and is returned. And because that inspiration is for a short period of time, but in another life, if you are in a space of despair for weeks, months, or years, can be pulling. Uh, it is a way. It is a way. There's greed within it because there is a way of saying, "I need, I need, I need," and feeling that there is lack, and one must be aggressive to grasp the energy of support from soul, from spirit, from God, and they might not realize they are pulling from simultaneous life realities. So the solution in those moments and for you here today, so that you do not pull on other lifetimes, is to go up and ask source for information, inspiration, guidance, your team in spirit, to intentionally pray and go up and have at least an inclination and an inspiration that you want to have a knowing that you are being heard. And so hope for that trust to become established and a higher frequency straight up. When one is in worry, fret, thoughts are just on repeat, the energy expands more in a lower density, a lower frequency band or dimension outwardly, and begins spinning and pulling like a cyclone, pulling energy in from other times and realities. The unfortunate aspect that we did not share before is the you of you in the other life that is pulling in energy and siphoning that which you have let float about here. That you of you in the other life can also be pulling in other disembodied frequencies, thoughts, and emotions, coming close to them of disincarnate beings, meaning entities floating around them in that lifetime. So if you feel that your energy is being drained, you could say a prayer. And you could say a prayer through time to all of you parallel lives, reminding self to go up to access information from their soul light, from God, team, and spirit, and using your words as they channel through you, knowing that your language may need to be altered to connect with the you and the other life, in that you might say, praying to a different deity, one who you don't even connect with in this lifetime. So if you are inspired to share certain words and verbiage, know that there is a reason for that. So that is what we are sharing, is that when you are in this body or any body and you are not consciously focused on this reality, in the day when you wake up in the morning and you are still spacey, airy fairy, not breathing and coming back in, you are leaving your energy out and about that can be pulled into the other realities, and it can have you feeling disconnected. And some of the physical experiences are increased stumbling and fumbling, being clumsy, losing track of time, having a fuzzy head or forgetting what you were thinking about. Also being tired at times, being sleepy. So in the morning, when one wakes, we encourage you to stretch in the bed, move your body, all of your joints, your wrists, your knees, your ankles, move in the bed. Breathe in 3, 5, 10 deep breaths and say to yourself, I am present, I am here now, and I'm calling in all of the light of my soul that was originally designed and intended to be with me in this reality, and then name the day of your time. That will assist you. And if you feel, and this doesn't happen often, but it can, if one were to feel and sense a part of them, their soul, in a parallel life, needing and calling for assistance, then the you of today can pray for them. And you can pray for yourself and other realities, asking your teams in spirit, the guides and angels, to be with them. There is always a solution and a way for better fulfillment, so all timelines will be optimal in health.
Thank you for that. That makes so much more sense.
I hope you find peace, support, and inspiration from this message. Every month at Spirit School, we meet to tune in for wisdom, guidance, and with community. I invite you to join us, and you can find the link below or at spiritschoolonline.com.